Let's go around the white on the outside now. Just help it stand out. Again with this sage green colour, because I could go over this with a darker fur colours and white will stand out nicely on it. Just get these baubles really nice and round. See, this is what you can do with pastel. You can really fine tune it. Get it really, really good. If you want. Don't have to. Okay. Now, let's see. That the middle is still far too strong, I think. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get my colour shaper ready. But I am going to go over that middle with cream. Just lighten it all off a bit. It's a little bit strong in places and I want to kind of get rid of those a little bit. Just yeah, there's a little mark missing now. I've just gone over that. Just going to put that back in. It's an important part of the shape of the reflection on a bauble. It's got to be there. And I'll use my dark brown to get that shape really nice, because it's very, very sharp. That's it. Dab it off, then I'm going to go over it. It's very with the cream, because it's now a bit on the dark side of what we want here. Right, so I'm going to just soften all this in the centre. Certainly there's bits here that have got hardly any shape around the reflection in the middle. So I'm going to get rid of those, I'm going to go over those. So you'll still see a shadow of them underneath. A shadow that you couldn't possibly have drawn. And when you go over it, it's still there. And it looks like you've, God, you know, done a fantastic bit of drawing, but you haven't really. Just do the other side, a bit there, it's a bit fuller there. Yeah, it's looking a bit better, I think. Just do a very just going to put some little dots of this reddy brown, little dots, just here and there. Then I'm going to pat it down my finger, and I think it will bring it to a bit more life. And same the other one. See, when you use a very light touch, you can do incredibly thin lines, thinner than you'd ever expect to do with a pencil, like this. It's very good. Okay, just tap it down. Okay, now I think we should probably leave it at that and then have a look at it tomorrow. Just see a slight difference in the angle of that reflection there. I wanna try and get these the same. That's it. And where's my brown? This is the reddy brown. It's got a bit more one side than the other. So now I'm going to use my Caran d'Ache white and get these highlights really nice. I'm not mopping it up with the putty rubber again, because we haven't really done a lot of big pastel work around here that where the pastel would fall on it, so it's okay just to go ahead and put the finishing white on, I think. Then if it does get any more pastel on it, the white is going to protect it underneath, and you will be able to dab it at the end and do it again. So I'm not pressing hard here, very, very gently. And because I've got my glassine ready, I can just put it on top. Just push it in very gently, the whole of the bauble. Okay, I'm going to do the other one. Again, I'm making sure that these highlights are the same shape as each other and angle. Then it will really make you feel that it's had the light in front of it. And this is what you've ended up with in the photo. Okay, now the clean part of this is actually very useful, just to do this. Okay, that's it. Putty rubber back on that. Okay, let's do a little bit of fern work around the edge, I think. And on this side it'll be more coral, but here it is kind of ferny. So we don't want any of this going on the white edge because it's coming from underneath. If you do get any on the white edge, just go over it with white again. And we'll put the ferny stuff there. But this needs to go right up here. That's it. And here, I'm going to put some white in the, or some other colour in the gap there, and make that up. This side, we can go right up to white with these lines. So you can, I don't know if you can hear my stomach, I'm hungry now. It's way past lunchtime. That's it. Then I just would really like to get this finished off before I stop. So I'm going over the green edge now with this corally kind of effect. So we go right up to the bauble. Doesn't matter if it's a green show in between this, that's okay. But we need to get in this effect that the bauble is just on top of it. And I think it's really showing that the bauble is on top. It doesn't matter if little bits go over it, but it needs to look natural. Okay, so let's have a look at the colours in there. They're orangey, darker orange, so get our darker oranges and we'll get our rusty brown as well. I think that'll look good. Because I did actually put this in the coral. And I put red in there as well. Darker bit going all through it actually, all through around here. And then it goes up into a little line up here. There's bits and pieces going off up here. We need to go over the white edge again there. And then we've got the coral coming right up here, so it is kind of paler this side, but the brown will really help blend this right in. probably brown, I think. Again, down here. Lighter. And when it's nice and strong colour around the edge of the bauble, it'll look like it's in front, because the baubles, they need to look quite light. Dark brown in there. Got some kind of branchy thing, which actually looks very good there. I want to get that right there. That's coming down there. Some streaks. Streaks through this side of the fur. Bits of dark. These little dots here will just, oh, I hope you can see that. These little dots here will just help give it a bit of, like, there's a bit of depth behind it. Something underneath it. Don't overdo it though, otherwise it won't look right. So now, let's have a look at that. So a nice sharp white, we're going to go around the edge again. Get rid of any little bits that I might have gone over it. Make it nice and bright. This is with the hard pencil. Caran d'Ache is a bit softer. It's very white, but it's a bit softer. Burn off the excess. Just around here we need it nice and bright, thin line. And then here, we'll do this. Okay, that's all for today then. So hope you enjoyed that. And get on with your baubles. Okay, talk soon. Bye then.